importantly, life lessons in things such as how to get along with others, sportsmanship, and leadership. Winning, while important, is secondary when looked at for the opportunity Little League provides adults in giving of themselves to the youth of any community. We are here today to unveil the third installment of our Bases Loaded project in a series of statues being commissioned by the Lycoming County Visitors Bureau to mark the significance of Little League Baseball here in our community. This will be done through 2021 when Little League Baseball hosts the 75th annual Little League World Series. In 2014, in association with the 75th anniversary of Little League Baseball, we unveiled the first 10 statues of the project. In 2015, the pitcher was placed across the street over there at the original field, and last year the shortstop was placed in the plaza behind Trade and Transit Center 2. This year we will be unveiling the first outfield position, our right fielder. The Lycoming County Visitors Bureau is responsible for not only marketing Lycoming County's assets, but when possible, it has a role in helping to develop tourism product. The Bases Loaded project is an example of the Visitors Bureau creating a new destination product that, when completed, will take people to various locations throughout our community. While touring the statues, they will be more inclined to discover other places here in the community, such as our quaint retail shops or fine dining establishments. To begin our ceremonies, I would like to introduce Gabe Sinacropi, who is the chair of the Lycoming County Visitors Bureau, to make some comments. Gabe?
Thank you, Jason. So this afternoon I set aside my crosscutters cap for the time being and put on my Visitors Bureau cap. And I want to thank you for being here today at BB&T Ballpark. First, I'd like to recognize my colleagues who are here with us today from the Visitors Bureau Operating Committee. Those who are here, please raise your hands so you can be recognized. An excellent showing. It's because of their commitment to advancing tourism here in our community and the Visitors Bureau leadership staff as well that we are here today to unveil yet another piece of a tourism attraction that we continue to develop here in Lycoming County. And as chairman, I thank you for your service. Back in 1975 and 76, I was one of those kids who played Little League Baseball growing up in Seneca Falls, New York. My 3-speed bicycle got me to and from practice and games at old Torperser Field, down Fall Street, across Rumsey Street Bridge, down Barrett Street, to what was then my field of dreams, our dusty old field in Seneca Falls. I still recall the ride and the art of riding a bicycle while also holding a baseball bat. The glove, as many kids know, can be slid onto the handlebar. Over 40 years later, I can still remember the team names in our league. I played for State Bank. There was Sylvania, Rules Pumps, Burns Sporting Goods, Moose, and the American Legion. I remember the taste of the hot dogs that our coach bought us after wins and losses. I couldn't wait for that hot dog each night. Little League, and before that Farm League, as it was then called in my town growing up, started my love affair with baseball and all things surrounding it. While my organized playing days ended with high school, I'm blessed to still be part of the game every day in the front office of the Williamsport Crosscutters. Being here in the birthplace and home of Little League Baseball is special and something that we don't take for granted. The Crosscutters ownership, management, and staff appreciate that Williamsport holds a special place in the heart for all those who have fond memories of their youth, learning the sport for fun, just as I did in Seneca Falls. Much of what we do at the minor league level can evoke that same level of youthful fun and passion, both for the fans and the players, many of whom are in their first year of professional baseball. Today we gather to unveil another statue in the Bases Loaded project that was started in 2014 and was the brainchild of Visitors Bureau Executive Director Jason Fink. The Visitors Bureau is excited to be able to build upon this attraction that will add yet another piece of the Bases Loaded statue collection for visitors to see. It's just another reason for people to come and see all that Lycoming County has to offer. Whether they're visiting Millionaires Road just down the street, taking a cruise on the Hiawatha, riding the Pine Creek Rail Trail, here for a conference or convention, or hopefully attending a crosscutters game. We know that our visitors will have a quality, friendly, and hospitable experience. That's who we are as a tourism industry here in Lycoming County. There is virtually no community or county of our size that has the brand awareness of Little League Baseball and what that provides. And we certainly want to trumpet that as much as we can, because when people think of Little League Baseball, they think positive thoughts because it's a positive brand. It may take them back to their own days when they played or maybe coached their children in Little League. I know for me, it takes me back to riding that 3-speed bike to a game in my uniform with my bat in one hand and my glove on the handlebar, and thinking that I was pretty darn cool. Over 40 years later, and I remember it like it was yesterday. That's my Little League memory. Today, we unveil that next piece that will continue to tell Williamsport and Lycoming County's story as the home and birthplace of Little League Baseball, and help evoke positive memories for everyone. We thank you very much for joining us here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabe. At this time, I would like to ask those members, once again, with the operating committee, just to put your hand up, because I don't think I saw everybody do it. So, folks, you all work, I work for you, so I want to make sure you all get the credit that you deserve for this. So, with that, you will very soon see that our statue is wearing the jersey of the Williamsport Crosscutters. Minor League Baseball goes all the way back to 1906 here in Williamsport, with the first team being the Williamsport Millionaires, playing in the Tri-State League. Various teams playing in different levels of the minor leagues have been here since that time. Presently, the Williamsport Crosscutters have played here at Bowman Field since 1999. They have held the longest presence here for a minor league team since 1906. The Williamsport Crosscutters have been a long-standing community partner since they arrived here back in 1999. They've assisted many different nonprofit and community organizations over their 18 years. Included in that support is the sponsorship of local Little League Baseball. The Crosscutters have for a number of years sponsored local teams here in our leagues. To mark their involvement with the local Little Leagues, this year's player will be wearing a Williamsport Crosscutters uniform. You will also note that this jersey number is 26. This is to reflect the year that Bowman Field was opened for play. His left sleeve will have the Little League patch, and his right sleeve will be capturing the history that will be taking place here in just 10 days with the Cardinals-Pirates game here on August 20th. On that right sleeve will be the MLB Little League Classic logo. We are very appreciative of Major League Baseball in allowing us to place it on this year's statue. At this time, I'd like to invite Doug Estes, General Manager for the Williamsport Crosscutters, to come forward. The Crosscutters are the sponsor for this year's statue, for which we are greatly appreciative of their support, their financial support, I will say, of this project. Doug?
My remarks will be much briefer than theirs, I can tell you that straight out. I'm here to represent the ownership and the staff of the Williamsport Crosscutters. I'd just like to say how much we appreciate the support of the Lycoming County Visitors Bureau and most of your members here today. I thank you as well. We're thrilled to be able to partner with the sponsoring of the latest statue in the Bases Loaded series, The Right Fielder. Hopefully many generations of Little League participants, fans, will be able to enjoy these pieces commemorating the birthplace of Little League Baseball. We're thrilled to be a part of it, and thanks for coming out to witness the unveiling. Just a quick hitter, right fielder is kind of my first position in Little League Baseball, which probably tells you a little bit about my Little League Baseball acumen. Not very good, apparently. So, but I'm thrilled to be here and to represent our ownership, and excited about the unveiling. So thank you for coming out.
Now, the thing about it is having coached Little League for a number of years, we actually put a good player in right field because a lot of times the kids can't catch up with that pitch. So usually, Doug, good position to play. Okay. what I want to do now is to ask all the members of the Visitors Bureau Operating Committee that are in attendance, to ask them to come up here to help us take and unveil this. I also would like to ask Karen, please Karen, we want you to come up. You've helped us every year to do this, and we would like to have you again come up there. So give that camera to somebody else. Please give that camera to somebody else. Come on. Now you're going to have to actually step up into there. Just step around the.
Don't step on the flowers.
The flowers.
Yeah, he'll send you a bill. Yeah, 'cause that's not going to happen.
Chatting on mic off there.
Tell us when, Jason.
Okay, everybody, get your pictures. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.